Today we are doing winners for the Biannual Bibliothon and our honorable mentions. So I just wanted to go through them with you and let's get on with it. Day one was my host day at the Bibliothon tag. I chose my Rafflecopter winner after we chose everyone else's winner, so that way there would be no doubles. Day one's winner was Adventures with Marley, and I'm very excited to be giving her More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera. She definitely deserves it. She actually participated in quite a few challenges and she was just really good. I enjoyed watching all of her videos. There's not really much to say on why I chose her as a winner. It was a random giveaway. And also, I don't have honorable mentions for my day because they were tags. But I do want to mention some of the big things that I found interesting on the suggestions portion of the tag. The number one suggestion that we were getting was to do a poll for our next group book so that you guys would have a chance to participate in the choosing of the group book. So we will be doing that this next round in the summer, so get excited because that's what will be happening. Day two was hosted by Emma from Emma Books, and it was the character swap challenge, and that winner is going to be Sarah without an H. She did a character swap of Katniss Goes to Hogwarts, and I personally loved the paper accessories that she had. She added Katniss hair to her via putting on some paper onto her short little braid, and it was just, everything was really funny. I really enjoyed that video. Some honorable mentions that I do want to mention for day two. Teller of Tales did a Twilight meets Hogwarts representation of character swap, and Dolores Umbridge was the science teacher for Twilight in the scene where Edward smells Bella, and it was such a good representation of Dolores Umbridge that I was just like, no! Momo from the BookTube Girl also did a really good character swap of Draco and Baz switched places in Carry On and Harry Potter, and it was hilarious. I really thoroughly enjoyed that. Oh That's Kelly did a character swap of Cinder Went to Hogwarts, and although I haven't read Cinder or any of the Lunar Chronicles, I did really enjoy how it was filmed, and I thought that it was a really cool way to do it. I loved listening to them get confused about all the things that they were confused about, including the technology versus the actual book. And lastly, I want to mention Sabrina the Teenage Reader, who did Katniss in the selection. The thing that just won it over for me that I thought was so good was the fact that Katniss is eating bread and she calls it pita bread, and I just laughed really hard. It was really funny. Moving on to day three, we were hosted by Brittany's Book Find, and we did the Bookish Legos, and our winner for that day is A World of Words. Do you know how many times I just tried to say that? She did a book dragon, so she made a dragon out of books. I'm confused how she managed to do it, but she did it, and it was really good. Anais from Clockwork Kitten also did a really cool, almost looked like a castle at first, but then she puts all the Star Wars people in, and so it's obviously the Star Wars like ship where all the ships go in, and it was really cool, and I just love that she added Legos again because her last challenge last year that won was regarding Legos, so I really like that she did another Lego version thing. Once again, Sabrina the Teenage Reader needs to be mentioned because she did Bookish Jenga, so she made a Jenga thing out of books and then played Jenga by herself, and it was really funny and great. Megan from Megan Precourt also made the chess piece that's on top of the Breaking Dawn cover, and it was really good. How did you guys do these things? I don't know. I don't know how you did them. And lastly, I want to mention Stephanie Rose, who did a Bookish Stairs commercial for her Bookish Legos challenge, and I thought that it was just really fun that she did a actual like sort of acting thing, because none of them other than that one had acting in it. It was all just showing you what they did, and so I thought that that was really fun that she did something really simple but she made it really funny. Moving on to day four, Kelly from Kelly's Book Spill hosted the That Was in the Book DIY challenge, and our winner for day four is Megan Precourt. She did a mandrake. It was a little baby mandrake and it was so cute. Nothing else needs to be said. She made a mandrake and it was great. I also want to mention Sarah without an H, who made a really hilarious like making fun of DIY videos on YouTube video that was also, the cool part also was the cup that she made, which had the Grim in it from Harry Potter, and it was really well done, but also fucking fun. I also want to mention Clockwork Kitten once again, who did President Snow's Rose from the Hunger Games, and it was really simple, made of paper, which I thought was really cool because it means it'll stay forever, and I just really liked it. It was really easy and it looked really cute and I just enjoyed watching it. I also want to mention Simply Thoughtful Books, who made the Every Last Word wall, which all had a bunch of quotes and stuff on it, and that was just really cool and a very like realistic DIY, because I used to have one of those when I was younger in my room in high school, and I still have a bulletin board that you can't see but it's up there that holds all of our like Disneyland tickets when we go, or like Christmas cards. It also has like different tickets to really cool things. I usually keep my playbills from musicals, so it was just really cool to see a different version of my bulletin board, which doesn't necessarily have quotes from things, but it is like memories, so I really like that. And of course, we need to mention Create Books, who made the Molly Weasley sweater for her little niece, whose birthday was right around the time when she was making it. So she made her a little Weasley sweater and a little Gryffindor scarf, and Create Books has so much skill with the knitting. I don't even understand how it's possible. Moving on to day 5, which was the music video challenge hosted by Selena from OXXX Snap 13. We have a winner, and it is Fictional Gooseberry, who did a creepy, let me just say, it was creepy. I was creeped out watching it, but good, just creepy. She did a parody of the song by Pitbull featuring Kesha. She put like weird masks on that was Pitbull and Kesha, but also it was about Katniss, and it was creepy as fuck, but really good, but creepy. Definitely creepy. The word is creepy. Some honorable mentions I want to mention. Megan Precourt, once again, who did a parody of Baby Got Back, and it was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. I like big books, and I cannot lie, and it was glorious, and I might put it on my iPod, I'm not sure. I also want to mention Lions and Tigers and Books Oh My, who did a violin, but then also it was the One Republic song called Secrets. It was not a parody, it was just a sing-along. Once again, I want to mention A World of Words. Although, once again, I haven't read the Lunar Chronicles. She did a music parody for the Lunar Chronicles. She played Lunar, she played Scarlet, and I believe she played all of the other main characters of the series. She did a silver hand to match herself for Lunar, and the song was just really good, and I really enjoyed it. Momo from the BookTube Girl, who did her own cover of Silver and Gold, but she changed the words to Silver and Cold, and it was about Twilight, and it was really good. It was a parody, but she also was singing, and it was amazing, and she is really good. Lastly, for day 5, I want to honorably mention Ray of Sunshine Books, who did a music video for Mara Dyer, and it was creepy and really well edited. I really enjoyed the editing of that video, Ray, so great job, and it was really good, and everyone should watch it. So, moving on to day 6, which was hosted by Sierra from Sierra Reads, we had the BookTube's Got Talent video, and I think that those videos were my favorite to watch all week because we had such a spectrum of talent. Our winner for day 6 is Fandom and Books, who did a drawing of one of us. She had us pick a number between 1 and 7 because she didn't Hedwig, so that she could pick who of us she was going to draw, pencil drawing, and Emma was the name that was chosen by our number, and it was so realistic. Some honorable mentions for day 6 include Chelsea Martin, who did a makeup version of a zombie as well as voiceovering with a short story that she wrote herself, which the short story was so good and creepy, and I really enjoyed it. I also want to mention Pucks and Paperbacks video for day 6. She did a video all about the photography that she really enjoys making, and she showed us a little montage of her photography and some of her favorites. I personally really enjoyed the shots that were close up on something specific. She showed us one of her brother hooking some bait onto a fishing line, and she showed us one with like a little puddle, and it was just really amazing photography. I also want to mention Ryan Reads, who did an 8-second talent video, and in that 8 seconds I was baffled. An 8-second version of Mama Who Bore Me from Spring Awakening, which happens to be my favorite musical and happens to be my favorite song from the musical, and he just did a bunch of harmonies. I think there were 8 of him. Excuse you? There were like 8 of him in the video, and he just harmonized that beginning chord, and then it was over, and I was upset because I wanted the whole song. It It was so good, Ryan. I watched it 3 times in a row because it was amazing. I also want to mention Teller of Tales once again, who made Mario cookies, and they were so cute, and I really enjoyed the music you chose for the video as well, and they were just really, really adorable, and I really liked them. Okay, moving on to day 7, which was the last day of the biannual Bibliothon. We had a characters in real life challenge hosted by Red from Little Red Reader, and our winner for that day is Clockwork Kitten. She did a hilarious video of meeting Arthur Weasley, and it was just so well done. We had Arthur Weasley being excited about the Muggle world and about the Muggle Twitter and YouTube and stuff, and saying hi to the camera, and then her just being like, oh my god, it's Arthur Weasley, and it was just really cute. I really, really enjoyed that. I also want to mention Bryn's Bookshelf, which was a speed dating version of a bunch of different characters, and it was just really, really well done. I think I really enjoyed the fact that she didn't recognize the characters, which was a lot of what we did. I mean, I did that too, where the person, you, recognized your favorite character that shows up at your door or what have you, and I really, really enjoyed that she didn't know them, but you still obviously met the characters, and it was really well done. I also want to mention Simply Thoughtful Books, who did a Darkest Minds. She met Ruby, which I've only read like the first 30 pages of the Darkest Minds because I'm a failure. That's the end of that story. I'm aware of the fandom being very obsessed with Liam, and so I loved that she was Liam obsessed, and it was great. Once again, we need to mention Megan Precourt, who did I Am Nephilim. She meets Izzy in the woods while she's running on a jog, and I really liked how she edited the parts of like watching Izzy run past her. I think that was really well done. My last mention for day 7 is going to be Lions and Tigers and Books Oh My once again, who did a I'm Dating Simon video from the Mortal Instruments, and it was really, really cute, and I loved the texting in it, and it was just adorable, and I loved it. We have to still pick our 8th winner. Anybody who participated in all 7 challenges and uploaded every single day of the biannual Bibliothon, we offer you a book to win, and this book is chosen by you. We have a insert amount limit here, and it has to be through Book Depository because you guys are awesome and participated every single day. The participants who participated every single day, not including those who have won already because we disqualified you since you've already won a book from us. I might butcher your names, and I apologize. I'm really, really sorry. Zaira Aranda, Sabrina the Teenage Reader, Stephanie Rose, Bout of Bibliophilia, Ray of Sunshine Book, and Lions and Books and Tigers Oh My. Those names are in my hat, and we are going to pick an 8th winner. Bout of Bibliophilia, you have won our 8th book, and I am so just proud of the biannual Bibliothon, and I am proud of all of our participants, all of my co-hosts. You guys are amazing. You all are amazing, and thank you so much for participating in this readathon. My only hope for it is that it gets bigger and better and more and more and more amazing. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys very soon with a new video. Bye! Oh, my foot's falling asleep. Anais from Clockwork, I almost said Clockwork Princess. No. Hedwig seems to think that the cord to the lights are playthings. They are not. It's like da 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 timber da 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 or whatever. I don't know how that goes. And it was. Hey, no, get over here. Come here. Do not make me get up, please. Come on, come here. No. Play with the pen. Yeah, he likes pens. Oh, there he goes. He was playing with the pooper scooper. Not a fan.